الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Jumu'ah Mubarak. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday, wonderful day of Jumu'ah, and a wonderful day of Ramadan, inshallah ta'ala. Today's reflection will just be about the concept of Du'a. And, you know, during this time of the coronavirus pandemic, we're constantly thinking about our loved ones, constantly thinking about how they are doing, and reflecting on the people that are close to us in our lives. And we may be wondering about their whereabouts, you know, where they how they're doing, you know, maybe they were wondering about their health, their financial situation, their mental and emotional well-being. And alhamdulillah, that's great for us to think about them and to ponder about them. But one of the things that we can do, in addition to thinking about them and picking up the phone and calling them, is actually we can make dua for them. And today I want to talk about the concept of when you make a dua for your brother or your sister behind their back, the Prophet ﷺ said that that dua is accepted. And that dua is actually that Rasulullah ﷺ said that when you make a dua in absence, or when you make a dua in silence behind another person's back without them knowing about it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will actually send an angel down, this is a designated angel down to raise his hands and to supplicate behind you, and the angel will say Ameen for whatever you're asking for that person, and the angel will say, may Allah bless you with the same. So subhanAllah, this is a very, very practical lesson and a very easy reward that we can implement into our own lives. Anytime that we may be thinking about our loved one, we may be our mind has just gone to them and in reflection about them, pick up the phone and call them and you know, see how they're doing, but also as well, make a dua for them. Make a dua in secret for them, and this dua can be in your sajda during the salah, it can be, you know, a special dua that you make maybe when you're praying Tarawih, maybe when you're in the Witr Salah, it can be in, you know, during Qiyam al-Layl, any time of the day. And obviously we know there are certain times of the day where dua is more likely to be accepted. Friday is one of them. There's a certain hour, the Prophet ﷺ said there's a certain hour in Friday where you make a dua in this hour, it is guaranteed to be accepted. In the hour right before Maghrib, as we know, especially is a perfect time for the dua to be accepted. So why not increase the barakah of that dua even more by making dua for your loved one without them even knowing about it. Make dua for them, and the Prophet ﷺ said that this gives you the opportunity to make a dua for them in such a way where you can actually diversify the needs of that person. So for example, if you want to make dua for the sustenance of that person, maybe that person may be going through a tough time financially, maybe that person could be going through a tough time in their marriage and their relationship with their spouse, or in their relationship with their children. Maybe this person is having a hard time getting married, maybe this person is having a hard time with their business. Whatever the case may be, this gives you a perfect opportunity to diversify the dua specific to the needs of that individual brother or sister. And as we know, this is a promise from Allah Azza wa Jal that when you make a dua behind another person's back sincerely, Allah will send an angel to make dua as well on your behalf, and the angel will say Ameen, and the angel will say may you also receive that in return as well. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us more selfless and to make us more generous in our dua, to not only make dua for ourselves but to make it for each other, and in a humble, sincere way, where we're not making dua to sort of elicit a favor upon another person, to sort of put ourselves a step above another person, where we can go to them and say, hey, I made dua for you, don't forget. We have to do it in a humble, sincere way, where that person does not even know that we are making dua for them, that we are doing it in a very humble, secretive manner, that it is only between us and Allah Azza wa Jal. So may we be amongst those who secretly make dua for our brothers and sisters, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always accept our du'as, and may Allah Azza wa Jal help us get past these very difficult times of coronavirus, protect the ummah, protect the entire mankind from getting sick, and may Allah Azza wa Jal eradicate this entire coronavirus from the face of this earth. اللهم آمين. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.